sunny spell. Maximum temperature of 16 Celsius, that's 61 Fahrenheit.
Give me some time.
Where are my tissues?
Mine, it only takes 10 minutes to get to mine. What do you need tissues?
I'd like to have tissues in my bag, thank you.
I told you I need to get home now.
Well, I don't know why you're in such a rush.
I shouldn't have left David on his own.
Well, at least if he's on his own, he can't hurt anybody. Get up, don't look at me like that. It's true. Your own son pushing you down the stairs. I could have been arranging your funeral, missy, huh? Just think about that.
I have been thinking about it all night.
Well, you know my opinion.
I've told you I'm not calling the police. I'll get the truth out of him.
He runs rings around you, that lad.
Man,
He's laughing at you.
Just get me home.
Yeah, Pop, you make a start on Roger's van. Needs it for this afternoon, he's got a job on.
Yeah, no worries, boss. MOT, is it? Yeah.
All right, need an hand?
No, fine, thanks, Kev.
Girl, you okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Be back to normal soon.
As long as she doesn't overdo it, honestly, she is the most terrible patient, this one. If I turn me back, I swear she'll be climbing a mountain or something.
Oh, Kev, mate, have you got a minute?
Go on.
Can I have your old man's number? I had it, and I pressed something, and now it's gone up in cyberspace, wherever these things go. Yeah, it's the smoking shelter we're having built.
Oh, yeah, in the back.
Because I'm a project manager, you see, but the workers have bogged off. Not that I'm bothered, you know, the musicians like me, so when the muse calls, you just gotta go. Well, the muse and £2 cash in hand.
There you go.
She'd never have left him on his own. Yes, he said.
Finally make it down the aisle with his partner, but only if she could trust him. We have to find out.
David?
Please welcome Graham on the I tend to say every morning.
You never spent the night on the settee.
Hey, now, come on, mulatto. Time to stop all this nonsense. Come on, tell your mother the truth.
It wasn't me.
Off! For goodness sake, David! All the trouble you've caused, and all you can say for yourself is it wasn't me. Well, this time we know it was you. Honest, your own mother! How could you do such a thing?
That's enough.
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
Haven't you got work to do?
What? Leave you alone with this thing?
I'll phone you later.
I've done nothing wrong.
You left her for dead.
Just a one-night stand?
Like I said, I'll phone you.
Straight away? Yes,
Thought about what you said. You seemed to think that I was confused. I got things mixed up in my head. I lay in bed last night and, believe me, if there was a button I could press in my head to make these terrible memories go away, I'm telling you, I'd press it. So I'm asking you, David, please talk to me. Make me understand. I remember we were arguing. You pushed me. I fell. That much I can understand. You were angry, you hit out. It was an accident. Do you know what I'm really struggling with, David? Why didn't you pick up the phone? Call an ambulance?
You know we should go on holiday.
What?
Get one of them jeets in France.
Is this your idea of a joke? Talk nonsense, get her worried. Or is it more straightforward than that? You want to take me somewhere remote? Finish the job properly?
Please, Mum.
So, there I am lying on the floor, unconscious. Tell me, did you have to step over my body on your way out? Did you panic, thinking I was dead? Or did you realise I was alive but left anyway, hoping nature would take its course? How did you feel when you knew I'd been found? Were you relieved? Or were you annoyed, angry with your gran for sticking her nose in? You lied to the police. You made Tina tell lies. The pair of you could end up in prison. You let Jason take the blame. Don't you dare walk away from me! I haven't finished with you. How long do you think you can carry this on? A week? A month? A year? As I'm telling you,
Stop it.
I am not out of my mind. I am not imagining things. You can deny it till you're blue in the face. I know you did it.
I'm going to my room.
You can't stay there forever.
Just leave me alone.
Not until you tell me the truth. Just admit it. You pushed me down the stairs and abandoned me.
I didn't.
There's not a single doubt in my mind.
I didn't, right? I didn't mean it.
What did you say?
I didn't mean it.
But you did push me. And what were you thinking when I was lying on the floor, not moving?
Shut up, shut up, shut up.
Bet you were glad, weren't you? You blame me for everything that's gone wrong in your life. For every horrible thought.
Well, now you know. To put me out of my misery.
Oh,
I'm the police.
no.
I mean it.
What is this, some grand gesture?
Phone them.
I've not finished with you yet. I want to know why.
Why? Why? Mum, I don't even know why. I've told you everything now, right? So please, will you stop just going on and on?
You can't bear to look at me, can you? Is it because you hate me so much? Or maybe you hate yourself. There's no point telling the police. I'll tell them I can't remember. They can't prosecute. Not without my evidence. This is between you and me. We're gonna stay here and we're gonna work this out. I don't care how long it takes. I want to know exactly what was going on in your head.
Oh!
Come back, David! David!
Hey! 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 What are you doing? Something's happening!
That's one way of expressing yourself, but things get worse in half an hour.
What are you doing? Look what you've done! That's not just fun, you idiot! Give us that back! Keep away from me! David! What are you doing? Give us that jackhammer now, David! Then keep away! David, listen, mate! Oh, that phone in the police is nuts! Shall I go tell his man? What's he gonna do when the flaming windscreen? Please, please, quick! It's the neighbour who's going nuts in the garage, he's smashing everything up! Can you hear him? David!
What did you do to him? Fail his MOT?
Wish they'd turn that thing off. It's giving me a headache.
It'll be hoodies. Shall I turn the music up?
This area's going to the dogs.
Look at him. What's going on with this? He's just sat there. Look, I can do without a running commentary as well.
What's all the flaming racket? Hey, that's Roger's van.
Yeah, it's all right. I phoned the police.
Eh?
It's not the police he needs. It's the men in white coats. I'm going to go and tell his mum.
What's he done?
Well, you saw him out. He smashed up all the cars.
Roger, can you get here now? David, what are you playing at? Just get here, will ya?
All right, I'm on here.
He's not making any sense.
What's happening?
Oh, don't go near him. He's off his head. He went for me with that thing.
David, just calm down. Come inside, we can sort this out.
I am calm.
Do you know what? I don't believe this is happening.
David? David? What's the matter? David, are you all right?
Do you want to back off, all right?
David!
David, you nutter. That's my house.
The heck with that?
Chance are
You
possible.
flaming grated. Have you called the police or what?
Yeah, I phoned them, mate.
I'm sorry. I should have stopped him.
What have you gone and done that for?
There's no talking.
Hey, Pat, I want a word with you. I'll have you caught for this.
David, this isn't the way.
Oh my God! My mother lives in that room, you stupid!
Has someone phoned the police?
If you have harmed one hair of her head, I'm warning you.
What is his problem?
Will somebody stop him, please? David! So much for hoodies! Jason! It's your Stop him!
One Dale.
He's bound to happen one day. You want to count your lucky stars he's not got a gun?
Now will you believe me? The boy's mad.
Mad? He wants sectioning.
I'll pay for any damage.
He's frightened the living daylights out of my mother.
When do you put your foot down? When do you say enough's enough?
Shouting in the street's not going to help.
He threatens to kill her and she still excuses it. When is it going to end? When I'm choosing your reeds?
Deirdre.
Oh, mother, get inside.
Oh, here we go.
Another day in paradise, eh, Gail?
Just do one, Grimshaw.
David, what are you doing? Give it here.
I'll use it.
Right.
Jason, be careful.
What do you think you're doing?
You windows.
David!
You just get your finger out! I'm gonna die for you!
Don't. Be careful.
What's your name, son?
David Platt. I have the misfortune to call him my grandson.
Do you want to get off me?
David Platt, I'm arresting you on suspicion of criminal damage and a Section 47 assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Oh, just get rid of him.
David.
Lock him up. Throw away the key, please.
So what are you all staring at? Show's over. You can go home now. He vandalised my property.
And the rest.
Let's get your own.
And now the whole street knows I'm not a natural redhead.
Well, I can't believe I missed it. I always thought it was harmless, but...
Harmless? God, that's harmless. That is worse than when I wrote a fancy Miss Dayu in Abersock. No, hang on. You weren't a Dayu, tell a lie, or a Datsun. And you wrote it in pink.
Well, it's Gail I feel sorry for.
Well, she weren't in Abersock.
Oh, David.
Oh.
You know, having to live with him.
No. Still, she has got a lovely head of hair on her, so it swings and roundabouts, innit? No, it's been dead lovely gassing with you in here. We should go for a pint sometime.
Well, I'm not doing pints.
Oh, well, I'm only being friendly, love. Don't worry your head about it. That's it.
No, I didn't.
Hey! Shocking, innit?
Yeah, I know.
Can't get over it. Hey, I know what you're thinking, Billy boy.
What's that?
Ka-ching!
Look, there's really no need for this.
Well, tough. You're going to the medical centre.
I've only sprained my ankle.
Oh, yeah, and since when did you get X-ray vision? Now, come on. I'm going to get it checked out. Have you seen this?
He didn't hit you, did he, Ken?
The boy is a psychopath. Have you seen our bay window? My mother was sitting in a chair when it happened.
Oh, that's shocking.
I know. Come on.
I doubt I'll ever get over it.
Apparently, he was the one that shoved her down the stairs.
Who told you that?
Audrey. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't heard it from the horse's mouth.
Oh, I wouldn't put anything past that family. Oh, she loves a drama, that Gail. Loves a drama. Practically encourages it. Don't say that. Never happy unless she's got someone else's hands round her throat. Fancy a brew?
I fancy something stronger.
I'll get my coat.
Excuse me. Would you mind making a statement about what just happened?
Try and stop me.
Shh. Oh, dear. I knew I shouldn't have left you with him. What happened?
I need a drink.
Get your hands off me, she goes, like I'm some sort of leper. I mean, she really has got a face that you want to smack. And you know the worst of it? Our Jason Knight gets arrested. And all the time, David knows that it's really him. Well, it's like I've always said.
Never wear a choker with a Hulk's neck.
The whole family's screwy.
Well, Dad's a top up.
Oh, I think I could force another one down. It's put me that on edge. It was like the May Blitz all over again.
Rita,
Just a double.
you're round.
Right, lad. On your feet. Let's go.
Morning.
Morning.
Heard you hobbling about. Don't know what time it was.
Yeah, well, I barely slept. Wondering what was going on in my son's head to make him behave like a madman.
If we knew that, my love.
Oh, well, I'm ringing the police station.
Right, now, I'm going home to change, then I'm going to the salon, right? But whatever you're doing, you're not doing it on your own. I'm coming with you.
Okay.
I don't suppose you've had any breakfast. I mean, have you forgotten you're supposed to be convalescing, you?
Hello. It's Gail Platt speaking. You've got my son, David, in custody. Oh, well, I just wondered what was happening.
Remember, you're not going anywhere without me. Okay?
Hey up, there's Audrey.
What's happening, Audrey? Got your David locked up where he belongs, have they?
What was he thinking? He could have killed somebody.
He's still at the police station, that's all we know.
That's where he belongs. Spent all night picking up glass. Could have had somebody's eye out.
Got screw loose. Has had for ages.
Yeah, well, he'll have his head loose if he tries that again.
Better phone Roger. Let him know how long his van's gonna be.
So, you accept that you committed criminal damage at the following addresses?
Yep.
Hang on. Numbers 1, 2 and 9, Coronation Street. The garage on Coronation Street. And 18 Victoria Street, yes?
Yeah, look, I can't really
Then,
remember.
of course, there was the assault on the police officer.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I didn't mean that.
But you accept that it was you?
Yeah.
Right then. What I'm going to do now is to ask you to read through that. What?
Look, I know I've not really got a right, but there was this detective that I was talking to, Weller, she's called. And I just wondered that if she was here, could I speak to her, please?
Well, you've been having some fun.
Not really.
I was told you wanted a word with me.
Yeah, it's about, you know, what happened to my mum.
Go on.
It was me. I pushed her.
Change the tune.
Yeah, I know, but I did. I'm sorry. I pushed her.
Deliberately.
No, not... Look, I didn't try and kill her, if that's what you mean.
Well, what did you mean to do?
I don't know. But then I left her dinner and lied about it, so... Yeah. I might as well have meant to kill her.
This is true, is it? OK, look, I'm going to ask one of my colleagues to join us, and we're going to turn the machine on, and we're going to have this conversation all over again. All right?
Roger, they'll keep asking me what's happened. And where's that lovely young man who works here?
Oh, Marie, well, it's none of their business.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that he's off sick and we don't know who's put the window in.
Now, what do you think you're doing?
I'm all right.
Well, you won't be if you fall over.
I finally got to talk to somebody who knows something, so I'm going to the police station.
Yeah, well, you're not going on your own. I've told you I'm coming with you.
What have they said, Gail?
Well, they've interviewed him, and now there's something they want to talk to me about, so... You ready?
Oh, yeah, I'll just be a sec.
I'll see you outside.
Outside? Why? Where are you going? Gail? Where's she going?
Don't ask me.
Boy, I'll be in this afternoon.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Well, it'll only be for a couple of hours.
You can't wait on tables with a bad foot. What are you going to do, hop? And if this is Roy, I'm going to tell him. Oh, hello.
I thought I should come and say something.
Well, yes. Come in.
I'd have rather he broke every window in Weatherfield than what he did to Ken.
Oh, don't worry about me.
How are you?
I'm absolutely fine. I was just telling her I'm fit enough to go waiting on tables.
Though he's not going to.
I'm sorry. I feel ashamed.
Well, you mustn't.
Look, Gail, if there's one thing we've learned in this house, it's that you can't be responsible for what your kids get up to.
Sons or daughters.
Well, thank you for seeing it like that.
After Tracy, how else could we see it? Question about the criminal damage and the assault on the police officer, all which he admits.
So what's going to happen?
Well, he'll appear in court before a magistrate.
Will they keep him locked up until then?
No, he'll be released on bail.
Thank heavens.
Well, why I wanted the word, Mrs. Platt, David also told us that he was the one that pushed you downstairs and caused your injuries.
Yes, I wondered if he might have said that.
Might he said that to you?
Yes, he has. Oh, come on, Gail. You're not going to deny that, surely.
Well, he said it. It's just he was in such a state. Well, I mean, you know the state he was in because you know what he went and did.
Well, the thing is, we now have David's statement. And on top of that, if you're willing to testify, I think we've got a strong case. You know, something that we could go to court with.
Yeah, well, maybe the time has come when that's what's needed.
Perhaps.
Well, it's something for you to think about. Anyway, he'll still be charged with the other offences. There's no shortage to witnesses to them. Anyway, here he is. I'll leave you to it. Goodbye, Mrs. Platt.
Bye-bye.
Oh, thank you.
Hello, David.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, are you? How many times have we heard that before?
Yeah, well, I don't think this is the place to talk about it, eh? Come on, let's go home.
What, am I still allowed in?
You're allowed in, yes, but... Come on.
It's a job for all of us, won't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice if she made the gesture, though.
A window like yours. That costs a fortune. Never mind the windows. What's she gonna do about him? I'll keep watching. Might just find out.
All right. Here he is. The bad lad himself.
Thanks, love.
Come on, let's get inside.
Ma'am, I'd like a word with David on my own, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, I better go and see what's happening in the salon anyway. Right, see you later.
Open the door.
Yeah, get him inside and keep him in there.
Ignore him, David. Come on, open the door. Feel any better?
Yeah.
You ready for something to eat?
In a bit.
So,
Should I just go out there now and let them lynch me? Solve everything? Sorry.
why did you do all that? Turning on friends and neighbours, people we'd known all our lives?
Mum, if I knew that, I'd just tell you.
Try.
All right, it's like 1 minute I was in here talking to you, shouting at you. The next, somebody's just going mad on the street, and we're all watching him thinking, this guy's crazy, you know? But it's me. Can't be me, but it is.
Do you think you need psychiatric help?
Probably.
I'm being serious. I mean, all this on top of trying to take your own life.
Oh, Mum, no, you see, you're doing it again.
What?
Oh, we're doing it. I'm doing it.
Doing what?
We're going along with lies, and all right, it's not your fault, because I'm the one that's told them.
What lies?
Lots of them. All right, listen to this. The main one. I was never trying to take my own life. I was just doing it so I could spoil Sarah's wedding. And yeah, I fixed the scaffolding so Jason would fall. And I also tried to make it look as though he was seeing Becky. Just so I could ruin things for Sarah. I mean, if you don't believe me, Mum, please just believe that.
No. Sorry.
Why? Mum, why can't you believe me?
I can't believe you hate your sister that much.
Well, it wasn't that hard. And anyhow, it was as though it was a little project I had. You know, the only thing worth living for in my life, the only thing I had going for it. I never tried to kill myself.
Well, if you're telling me that...
I am.
I'll have to believe you. And was it another project? To push me down the stairs and see what happened?
You know why I did that.
Do I?
Tina. What happened?
The abortion was what she wanted. What I did. I thought I was helping both of you.
It's fine, Mum. I mean, it's just like always, isn't it? You've got an answer for everything. And never mind me out there smashing windows. As long as people think it wasn't your fault. You did the best you could. And why shouldn't they think that? Because you really did. You did. Right. I'm going to get some breakfast, because the stuff they gave me wasn't really up to much.
Did you tell DC Weller it was you pushed me down the stairs?
Because it was.
You denied it before. Denied it and denied it, so why tell her now?
Because I got tired, Mum. You know, and I wanted things to be different.
A new start?
Yeah, I suppose.
So why didn't you tell me? We could have kept it between ourselves.
No. I'd have been getting away with it again then, wouldn't I? Just let them lock me up. Whatever.
They won't, though. I won't testify. Not against you, my own son. No, I won't.
Mum.
No. I'll say it was an accident. I'll say I remember what happened and it was an accident.
What, in court?
If necessary, yeah.
You can't.
I can, David. This is something we have to sort out between us. You and me. Nobody else. Tie looks nice.
Yeah, well, the sooner I get it off, the sooner all this is over, the better it'll be for everyone.
No, David, listen. You can talk to the solicitor. Just tell him everything you told me last night. I mean, if you explain, they'll understand.
Mum, I've had enough, all right? What's the point explaining things? You know, stuff only gets fixed after somebody else has paid for it, and I've broken all this stuff.
No, David. Look, I've already spoken to DC Weller. I've told her I won't give evidence, so there'll be no charges for that. We can get through this.
Mum, I know you think you're doing right by me, but you're not, you know that? Let's just get this done, eh? And whatever happens, happens.
They say they were coming.
This afternoon, I hope.
Yeah, when they're finished with Jerry's. I hope your David don't think he can roll up for court any time he wants.
I'm worried about him. I really am.
Oh, how many times have we heard that?
Well, at least he's taking responsibility for something. That must be a first, eh?
But is he responsible, though? I mean, for the damage, yes, but for everything that led up to it? I'm not so sure.
You're still apologising for it.
Well, a bit of a kick up the backside won't do him any harm, if you ask me.
Exactly.
If you can't be more supportive, just don't come with us then, eh?
Hey, you're going to be late, lad.
Yeah, sorry.
Just tell the magistrate about Tina. Everything. They'll understand.
Mum, do we have to?
David, morning. Good to see you all. You must be Mrs. Platt.
Yes, and this is me mother.
Audrey Roberts, I'm very pleased to meet you. Actually, my husband was Councillor Alf Roberts, you might remember.
You're looking very smart, young man.
Yeah, well, it's not smart enough, is it? Or else I won't be here.
Well, should we just go through the procedure once more before we start?
Listen, can I not just go in there now and tell them everything?
Sorry?
Well, what's the point spinning it out? I mean, we all know I did it, I've no excuse for it. So how about I go in there, tell them that myself, and save you the hassle and time of even being here?
David, what have we just said?
What have you just said? If he thinks he's doing right, just leave him.
David Platt.
Look, am I legally obliged to even have you in there with me?
Well, no, but put it this way. I'd strongly advise it.
So I'm not then?
No.
David.
You've got...
I must admit I'm somewhat reluctant to proceed with this case without a duty solicitor. Do you intend to seek alternative representation?
No. No, I'm fine, thanks.
I very much doubt that's the case.
What's he doing, Mum?
He's doing all right, just leave him.
I could go on about some things that we haven't said.
Finally.
Just, I don't think it'll change anything, and it'll just keep us all here for longer.
It might change everything.
Gail, just...
I'm touched by your consideration for the general well-being of this court, young man. But under the circumstances, maybe one unorthodox approach deserves another. I'm prepared to move on to the next case and readdress yours in an hour when you've had time to consult with your family and seek a bit more considered advice.
Yeah, but I don't want to, though.
No, but I do, and it's my court. Speak to your solicitor.
Well, you're always saying he needs to grow up.
Not like this. Getting off. It's like he's saying, I've done all this, and now punish me.
Well, is that wrong?
He's not even trying.
Oh, Gail, Adolf Hitler explained himself. Well, I'm not making that comparison, obviously.
If he's not going to tell the magistrate what led him to all this, I'll have to do it myself.
I'm not sure that's allowed. Besides, what led him to all this is the way we've handled him.
The way I've handled him, you mean?
Oh.
We've had a bit of a chat.
Well, I hope you decided to be a bit more sensible now you've had a chance to think about it.
Your son's going to speak for himself.
No, David!
Gail.
Mum, please. Let me do this, all right? I want to. Let's just get it done, eh?
Are we ready to proceed?
I have spoken at length with David. He wishes to represent himself.
I've had everything explained to me, and I understand that it's not the normal way of going about things, but I know what I've done, and I know what I'm doing.
And you're happy with this?
He might be. I'm not. Oh, shh.
So, are you ready to proceed?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am, sir. Thank you.
That on the 7th of April 2008,
go through every
you assaulted
little
Mr.
detail.
Kenneth
Gail,
Barlow,
he did a lot of
thereby
damage.
occasioning him actual bodily harm. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And finally, that on the 7th of April 2008, you assaulted a police constable, namely PC Joanne Murray, in the execution of her duty. How do you plead? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Oh, David.
You've been a very busy lad, David.
Yeah, well, there are reasons. It's not as simple as that.
Is there anything else you'd like us to take into consideration?
Yes, there is. Quite a lot, actually. Shut up, will you?
No, there isn't. I think that pretty much covers it all.
In that case, all that remains...
Excuse me! No! I'm his mother. Now, you've heard from everybody else. Now, will you please all listen to me for a minute? He didn't mean to do any of this.
Sit down, please.
There are mitigating circumstances.
Mrs. Platt, you are not a solicitor. Stop trying to act like one.
I just want you to know he was under a lot of strain.
So am I, Mrs. Platt. Now, if you persist with this behaviour, I'll have to ask you to leave the court.
Gail, sit down. Come on. Sorry, very sorry.
This
Carry
case...
on.
This case is adjourned for sentencing, pending a pre-sentencing report, until 11:30 on the 18th of April.
So what does that mean? I can go?
For now.
What on earth possessed you to do that?
Well, if he's not going to speak up for himself, somebody has to.
Well, no, they don't. So I've refused a solicitor, remember?
Which just goes to prove you're not in a fit state to decide anything.
Oh, for goodness sake, Gail. Just leave him to get on with it, will you? Talk about control freak.
Well, she said it.
Janice.
I want a word with you, you little scumbag.
Ignore it, let's get inside.
Oh, that's right. Run away. What gives you the right, do you think, to just wander around smashing up other folks' vans, eh?
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, and that's supposed to make it all right, is it?
Yes, well, it'll have to do for now, Janice. Come on.
I tell you what, he wants locking up him. And I don't mean prison neither. No, I mean loony bin.
Come on, David, let's get inside.
Because he's sick.
All right, that's enough. Come on. Oh, poor Gail.
He smashed our shop windows.
Yeah, well, it's her I feel sorry for, not him.
So how long do you think he'll get?
Depends. If it's magistrate court, he's looking for up to 6 months. If it's Crown, then...
Well, you two shut up. Go get me a drink. I'll be round in a minute.
Shot, by the way. I'm really thinking straight.
Yeah, kind of gathered that. What happened? Why'd you do it, man?
Don't know. Just things got on top of me and... snapped.
You're tall, not you know that?
Yeah. Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, cheers. I'd bring you to a pub, but, you know, I don't really fancy getting spat on.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, and you were right. Should never have got this tattoo.
She dumped you?
Yep.
Oh. Still, if it's any consolation, I kind of got dumped as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Women, eh?
It's like he's on autopilot, heading for the edge of the cliff. Hope I can change his mind about a solicitor.
Gail.
So what, I just give up and watch him go down?
If that's what he wants, yes. I mean, he should be punished with what he did to you and the rest.
He needs help, not punishment. And if he can't see it, then I'll just have to make him.
Oh, come on. Let's get tea started.
So, you could actually go to jail?
Yeah, I could actually.
How can you be so chilled out about that?
I ain't. But don't tell anyone, yeah?
Right.
When we go to the sentencing, we're not in for any surprises, are we?
How do you mean?
Well, you're not going to be pleading insanity at the last minute.
Ma'am.
Well, for all we know, this could be another of his little pranks.
How can you even say that?
With his track record, very easily. Well?
No, I'm not, all right? If I go down, I go down. It's only fair, really.
Maybe you're growing up at last, eh?
Ma'am, why don't you go and join Bill in the pub, eh? It's been a long day.
Well, what about you?
No, I'll stay here.
You sure? Well, I'll pop in tomorrow, my darling. Look after your mother, right? David, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Well, you'll have me to answer to. Bye, darling.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. Pleading diminished responsibility.
I mean, would you credit it? It was on in for an MOT, now it needs a new windscreen, new lights, a lot.
And meanwhile, he's earning no dash.
Don't you start, Janice, please. I've had a hard enough day as it is.
Well, of course, it's been dead easy for us, what with him out of work and all.
Yeah, well, my business is affected as well, you know. I mean, there's not many customers that want to sit looking at a boarded-up window.
Some would call that poetic justice, seeing as it was your grandson what's responsible.
Janice.
Oh, and of course, your family's whiter than white, isn't it, with a prostitute for a daughter?
Oh,
well, if you want to get on to family history, love...
We're not. Come on, come and sit down.
Oh, that's all I needed.
How did it go?
Oh, well, he refused a solicitor and pleaded guilty.
Good.
Anyway, how's your day been?
Not so good. Looks like I might be signing on the door.
What?
There's talk of this project folding.
You're joking, but you've cancelled all your work for the next 6 months.
Exactly. Teach me to take a risk, won't it, eh? And all for a few lousy bats.
Look, I know you want to face up to the consequences of what you've done. But it doesn't mean you have to make things worse for yourself. You know this pre-sentence report thing that you have to fill in with your youth offending officer?
Mum.
No, just listen to me. It's a chance to explain how you were feeling. Make them know the pressure you were under. I mean, I could come with you if you like. We could explain it together.
Mum, I don't want to explain anything to anybody, all right? I don't have to keep going over things that I've done. All I want you to do is just leave me alone.
But I can't...
Mum, there's no buts about it. You've just got to let me do this my way, all right? And stop trying to make things better for me. You know, Gran's right. You should listen to her. Not really.
Me neither. Have you actually thought this through? You could go to prison.
Yeah, I know.
Well, saying it's one thing. Reality's another. Locked up. Maybe for months. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
Well, as much as I can be. Mum, you know how you always want what's best for me? Well, this is what's best for me. You're just gonna have to trust me.